Hi, Pastor Tim here, and I just want to share why I am so excited about the Forever Forward Capital Campaign. You know, about 3 years ago, our vision team was formed and met for a year and discerned a bold new vision that God has given us to connect hearts, thrive together, and overflow into our world. And along with that vision, amazing things are happening, right? We've launched the Celebrate Recovery Ministry, a family worship site, our Victoria Garden site, and even more recently, our online campus site of the River at Eureka. And is also around that same time that the leadership at the River discerned that this is the right time to begin another capital campaign. Now, the church has not participated in a capital campaign for about 12 or 13 years. The last capital campaign was a building project to build this, which doubled the footprint of the church, and you'll see how important this part of the church has become over the years and how it has been an invaluable tool for ministry. But our leadership team has also recognized that this is the time to start aggressively reducing the debt, and that will free up additional resources, financial resources, that can instead be funneled towards new ministries and reaching even more people with the good news of Jesus Christ. And of course, we initially were planning to launch this campaign in March of 2020, and the pandemic happened. So we hit the pause button, and now we are re-engaging in the capital campaign. So let's take a look around. I'll tell you more about the campaign as we travel around the campus. You know, this part of our campus was completed in 2010 at a cost of $1.6 million. And it has become an invaluable ministry tool. I'm standing in the family room worship site, and it's a place where families with young children can worship together as a community of faith. The children have the ability to be kids, and the parents have the ability to worship with other parents and to be connected in a community. This newest part of our campus also houses the Eureka Area Food Pantry. We've been housing this pantry for about 30 years, and about a year ago, it all moved to this new part of the building. We serve between 150 and 200 families each month. And again, this is just another amazing use of this wonderful space. During the back-to-back record-breaking floods of 2016 and 2017, we updated this space, the full kitchen, and also numerous bunk rooms. And we housed over 13,000 overnight stays as the hub of the long-term flood recovery efforts in our region. And we've been faithful over the past 11 years since this part of our campus was completed, and we have faithfully paid down the debt, and our current balance is $959,917. And our leadership team believes that by aggressively reducing this debt, it will free us up to do more ministry and to impact even more lives as we seek to live into the mission that Jesus gave us to make disciples and to transform the world as we live into the vision, connecting hearts, thriving together, and overflowing into our world. Another important part of the capital campaign is to remove these two homes that are on the western edge of the church property that are in serious disrepair. There was a third home that was also purchased right before the building was expanded. That house was demolished pretty shortly thereafter to make room for the children's ministry wing. So the removal of these two houses, estimated cost of $60,000, will provide some much needed green space. And can you just imagine how valuable a nice piece of green space on the church property will be, especially for our children's and our youth ministry. A couple of other areas that will be addressed in the Forever Forward campaign is the debt with the parsonage. A parsonage is a home owned by a church. Most Methodist churches, including the River at Eureka, own a parsonage. It's a house that's for the use of the pastor and his or her family. And the balance on the parsonage here at the River is $194,069. And there's also a promissory note attached to one of the houses that you saw earlier, and that balance is $92,000. And so all total, as of February 18th, 2021, the total debt carried by the church is $1,245,986. It sounds impossible. How can we possibly raise that kind of money through this campaign to aggressively reduce and even eliminate the debt? It's not impossible, because with God all things are possible. I continue to see God do amazing things in and through the people of the River at Eureka. And I'm recording this on a Thursday. And just last night at Celebrate Recovery, right here on this spot, a man who we met for the first time 9 months ago arrived here through a court mandate to be part of Celebrate Recovery, struggling with many things, including addiction, stood right here, and we all celebrated that he is experiencing 9 full months of sobriety. His life has been changed. He's reconnected with his kids. You're part of that. You're part of his story. One more story. 35 years ago, a young man walked through those doors into this sanctuary for the first time. He was just 20 years old. He walked in and did not know who Jesus was. And because of your faithfulness, because of your willingness to allow him to ask questions, because of your willingness to surround him with the loving community of faith, within a few years, he committed his life to Jesus Christ, and it utterly changed his life. He went on to get married, have several kids, and now he has several grandkids, and is flourishing as a child of God because of the ministries here at the River at Eureka. And so I want to thank you, because I am that young 20-year-old. Thank you for your faithfulness. This is why I'm excited about the Forever Forward campaign, because I know that as we are faithful to eliminate the debt, there will be more opportunities to reach people that were just like me, who need to know who Jesus is. So thank you. Thank you for being there for me. And thank you for being there for the next person who wants to know who Jesus is.